Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your weekly tarot reading. Without further ado, let's jump right into your dominant energy, and you are starting with the dominant energy of the drumroll. You have here the number 18, and it says here shadow. So this is a representation here of the moon in tarot. A little bit similar. It's not exactly the same. It's just a little bit similar here. But with the number 18, if you see the number 18 somewhere, if the number 18 has a significance for you, also pay attention to the 18th of this month. Something important here is going to show up in your life on the 18th of this month. So write that down, okay? Also, the number 8 plus 1 equals 9. So there is success here. Even though the success during this time may not be evident, it may seem like it's hidden, because as you can see, this man here, he's kind of like, facing his shadow, right? He has now gotten the confidence to finally face his own demons, his own shadow. And so this is the representation here where you might be going through a situation where it might be difficult for you to resolve it or to find a solution, because you may be denying some aspect of your influence over it, right? Or of something here that you need to resolve within you, okay? It's kind of like the energy of, why do you keep attracting the same type of person, the same type of situation over and over again? Something that might be a little bit negative for you. And that's telling you, instead of looking on the outside, look on the inside. What is it about you that is attracting that? What is it that is about you that is unhealed, right? There might be some kind of hidden aspects or something here hidden in your subconscious thoughts. For others, there is just hidden knowledge. This is some kind of energy where right now you don't know everything that you need to know about a situation, whether this is love related, career related, finances, friends, business, okay, family members, whatever this is. There is still something hidden that is about to be exposed. Okay, write down the date, the number 18. That is going to be a very significant date and number there. We're going to see what this is all about. You could also be dealing with a Pisces, doesn't have to be, but shadow, that is some kind of energy where it's telling you it's time for you to be honest with yourself about the situation. And for those of you guys who have been feeling like you've been going through the darkness, the ambulance is always confirmation. We're going to let that noise go by. Excuse the noise. So as I was saying, if you feel like you've been going through the darkness and you're like asking yourself, when am I going to get out of this? When am I finally going to find the light? Soon, that light will be revealed. The truth will be revealed, okay? And you're going to see the sun shining. See how the sun is shining on this side now of this card. So you're going to see that light shining at the end of the tunnel very soon to come. Could be happening on the 18th, so pay attention to that date. Okay, let's go ahead and now jump into the tarot. Let me know also how this reading resonates for you. And we're going to be taking a look at your past, present, future position, who, what is coming towards you, what is in your challenge position, how to overcome that challenge, what is in your opportunity as well. Okay, let's see. Now, for those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome. Welcome. For those of you guys who have already been a part of my channel, thank you so much for watching. And again, I encourage you guys to comment down below, because I had been telling a lot of my current subscribers that the YouTube algorithm has been hiding my videos, not only from new people, newcomers, but also from my current subscribers. A new YouTube algorithm has been unsubscribing all of my subscribers, or a lot of them rather, okay, involuntarily without their consent. So if you are subscribed to my channel, double check if the YouTube algorithm has unsubscribed you. If you're not getting my notifications, whenever I post a video, look back to the subscription, unsubscribe, resubscribe, and then hit that notification bell. And when you hit the notification bell, make sure that you hit all. But again, I highly encourage you guys to comment down below, even if it's just an emoji. Make sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up, because when you do all that, commenting especially down below, it really helps for the algorithm to not hide my videos. For some reason, the YouTube algorithm has been, like I said, hiding my videos if I don't get enough comments, enough likes, subscribes. So again, I encourage you, if you do enjoy these readings, like, subscribe. It doesn't cost you a thing. Comment down below, okay? Now also here you have, let's see, I see the sign of Pisces, I see the sign of Scorpio, the sign of Libra, Taurus, a lot of signs here. Virgo, you could be dealing with a Virgo as well. It doesn't have to be any of the signs that I just mentioned. Could be any other one as well. I see the sign of Leo. A lot of signs coming through. Okay. Now, at the bottom of the deck, you have here the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is a soulmate union, soulmate connection. For a lot of you guys, this is a romantic type of love connection. For others of you, it's not necessarily just love, because a soulmate union, soulmate connection is not just romantic or love related. This could be a soulmate having to do with, a partner here, maybe a business partner. For others, it could be a family member, a friend, it could be an acquaintance, okay, somebody that you work with, literally anybody. It could even be a pet, okay? So again, a soulmate union, soulmate connection at the bottom of the deck. This has to do with something here where perhaps you're either trying to resolve some kind of situation within a connection, within this soulmate union, soulmate connection. We're going to see what this is all about, okay? But let me know in the comments below what that is pertaining to. Now, I'm going to be going into different positions. We're going to start off with your challenge position. And now, since I'm going to be going into different positions, for those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome, like I said. Okay, the way that the readings work for me here and on the channel is I do general readings. So this could be pertaining to literally any area of your life: love related, career related, finances, friends, family members, coworkers, a boss, whoever this is for. Okay, and now since I'm going to be going into different positions, for some of you guys, this position here could relate to your finances. For others, it could relate to your love life. For others, your family life. And this other position could be related to your career. This other position could be related to your personal life. Whatever area of your life this pertains to, you take whatever resonates for you, okay, and leave what doesn't. Now, in your challenge position, I see here that it's a little bit difficult for you to accept something as an ending, okay? Whether a connection, a job situation, career, finances, there's something here that is already ending or about to end, but there's resistance towards accepting this ending, okay? Or, there's a difficulty as to move on, okay? Or to change. This can also be related to the fact that there is a situation here where you find it difficult to go along with those changes, and it's asking for you to change something about yourself, about the situation, about the way that you approach something. But something here is changing. You have to accept this as the change that it is, the ending that it is. I'm seeing here that also for some of you guys, you might be feeling a little bit kind of out of touch with your enthusiasm, right? There's that energy where perhaps you have a bunch of ideas, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, but you're not sure how to get started on it, okay? For others of you, you feel a little bit uninspired. There's some kind of lack of motivation, lack of inspiration, that kind of thing, okay? You find it a little bit difficult to do something. For some, it's difficult for you to let go or to start something new because you're waiting for a message, or you're waiting for a reply, or you're waiting for information to come through. Okay, I'm seeing here that somebody's heart chakra is blocked off, whether there is an emotional disconnect already from your part or from somebody else's. And I feel that for others of you, this situation is blocking off your intuition. It's almost as if right now you might be feeling like you can't resolve this issue, this situation, because you might be overthinking it too much, when this is asking for you to tune into your heart chakra, to tune into your intuition so that it can guide your way forward. Okay, let me know what is going on here. Is this related to your career, love life, family life, personal life, whatever other area of your life this is pertaining to? I'm seeing here that in the recent past, you have here the Four of Swords, the Sun, and the Five of Cups. So in the recent past here, I see that you did a lot of healing, okay? You did a lot of healing. You took a step back to rest, to recover, to reconsider. And little by little, you started to feel, okay, that sense of happiness, a sense of joy, because I feel that it was very hard for you to get over something. It was very difficult for you to overcome some kind of pain, some kind of sorrow, some kind of energy of regret, okay? That energy here where at first, you felt like happiness and joy was at a distance from you, but as you continued, being strong, staying strong, I see that you started to recover. You started to feel a little bit more, like, okay, like yourself again. Okay. There was a lot of healing here. Something came to the light as well. For some of you guys, you were trying to recover. And then as soon as you were starting to recover, something else, more information came to the light. And that might have made you feel like, okay, now I have to take another step back, right? That kind of vibe. But there was some kind of energy there of sadness, sorrow, that kind of vibe. But I see that you did stay strong. You learned a lot from whatever this sadness caused you, heartache, heartbreak, whatever this was, whether it was career related, love related, finances, family, whatever this was. Let me know in the comments below. In your present energies, you have the Seven of Pentacles, a Magician, and the King of Swords. So right now, you feel like you've been putting in a lot of work a lot of effort into something, and you're not getting the result. You're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for an answer. You're waiting for somebody to come through for you. For others of you, there is something here where you're like doubting it. You're like, okay, is this ever going to work out? Am I just investing my energy, my money, my time into this career, situation, project, relationship just for nothing, right? And so I see here that with the Magician, soon there's going to be some kind of energy where you're going to snap out of it. You will receive a wake-up call. If you haven't received this wake-up call, you soon will. Okay, there's a different energy coming through for you right now, starting now, okay, or soon to be felt, where you're going to snap out of it and say, you know what, why am I waiting for that person to come through before I'm happy, right? Because it's a sense of, well, I can't be happy until I have this. I can't be happy until I have the money that I want. I can't be happy until I have the relationship that I want. I'm not going to be happy until I receive the answer that I want. I'm not going to be happy until that person changes their behavior. But soon you're going to snap out of it. You're going to receive some kind of information, okay, that's literally going to snap you out of that state of uninspired, unmotivated energy, waiting for something to happen, and you're going to finally take charge of your life. This is all about empowerment, okay? Now you're stepping into that energy of the Magician, and you're going to start to create things around you. You're going to start inspiring yourself, motivating yourself, okay? Because of something here that's going to trigger it. It's like something here that you find out, that you see, it's going to expose the truth of the matter, and you're going to say, why have I been waiting, right? And so you're going to start creating things now, okay? From this energy of the Magician, you're going to start manifesting left and right. So take care of your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, because remember, the Magician comes with responsibility. Be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. If you don't take care of your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and they tend to go into a negative direction, just like you can manifest something very positive right away, it can also go the other way, right? So take care of what you're thinking, how you're feeling, okay? Stay positive. I see here that the truth is going to be exposed, revealed, whether somebody here is going to come in to communicate to you this truth, and or whether you're the one who's going to cut through all the BS and finally take off that blindfold of denial. There's something here that you've been waiting on, and you're going to get so sick and tired of waiting. You're going to say, why have I been waiting? For what, right? It's like you're going to start being more real with yourself. Instead of letting those emotions take over you, instead of allowing those emotions to kind of, fog up your vision and make you feel like unsure, oh no, I better take a step back before I take action. You're literally going to cut through all the BS. Okay, you're going to cut through all the BS. Okay, including your own BS, including your own self-sabotaging behavior, including your own fears, doubts, insecurities that want to hold you back. You're literally going to start cutting through all that, okay? And I see clarity. I see the energy there of perseverance. I see the energy there of motivation. I see the energy there of manifestation starting right now. Now, let me know in the comments below what that's all pertaining to. Is this in your career? Okay, family dynamics, in a relationship? Where is this happening? In the near future, you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Hermit. So in the near future, yeah, I see you're finally going to start putting in the work and the effort into something that is worth your time. Whereas I feel like right now you've been feeling like you've been wasting your time because you haven't been really honest with yourself about the situation. It's almost as if you've been waiting for that person, you've been waiting for that, that offer, for the resolution to happen, where right now you're starting to realize, wait a minute, why have I been waiting for the resolution when I'm the one who's creating the solution, right? I'm the one who has to find the solution out of the situation. So in the near future, I see here that you're going to start putting in the work and the effort into something that is going to be worth your time. I see that there's going to be some kind of an energy also of you having to make a decision in the future. Now you're going to have options in the near future. If you're not seeing your options right now in the near future, you're literally going to have options. Okay, you're going to have to choose between two things, two people, two situations. For others of you guys, I see here that in the near future you're going to be enlightened about something. You're going to be going into isolation, doing things on your own, whereas right now some of you guys are waiting for somebody here, to give you the feedback. You're waiting for the other person, you're waiting for another energy, you're waiting for an outside source, when in the near future you're going to do this on your own. This is all about the Hermit, right? You're finally tapping into that energies of, instead of looking for the solution on the outside or asking a person or waiting for a person, you're finally finding the solution within yourself. You're about to realize in the near future that you've got all the answers, that there's something here related to an experience that you've had in the recent past, okay, where you've learned a lesson, but you did not remember that lesson. I feel that in the near future, you're going to remember that lesson. You're going to say, wait a minute, I've gone through this situation before, even though it's not the same people, it's not exactly the same situation, but something similar. And it's going to kind of create this kind of like light bulb moment. Wait a minute, I've been through this before. I've learned this lesson. I have this knowledge. I have this mastery. And you're going to start utilizing that mastery that you already have within you, because you're going to remember it in the near future. And you're going to now apply it to the situation to find the solution. And now that's where the universe is like, okay, now you're focused on the right thing. Now you're going in the right direction. Okay. But there's a choice here that you need to make. For some of you guys, try not to overwhelm yourself in the near future, because you're going to be getting some kind of a lot of options, opportunities. Don't try to do everything all at once, because then it can lead to burnout. Okay. Now also here in your who and what is coming towards you, as far as your opportunity, you have the opportunity for growth, okay? There's some kind of situation here that is about to grow, bloom, and blossom. I'm also seeing here that you're going to have an opportunity to attract things into your life more effortlessly. Because if you've been trying too hard, the universe is saying to you, harder is not always better. Bigger is not always better, right? A lot of times, because of your sign, you feel that it needs to come to you because you put in the work and the effort, right? It's like, it can't be easy, otherwise it's not worthy of your time. But in this case, it's telling you, hey, things are changing now. You're able to create things, you're able to manifest things without too much work, too much tiring effort. And so now you're embracing the energies of the Empress, okay? The Empress is kind of like the opposite of the Emperor, which she doesn't really have to try too hard, right? The Empress is the feminine energy. It's the receiver, right? She's not the doer, taking action, aggressiveness. No, this is about learning how to manifest by taking a step back. Okay, so you will have an opportunity to learn a new skill, a new way of doing things without having to try so hard. Okay, you're going to start receiving your blessings by taking a step back, by resting more, by recovering more, and even by ignoring things that perhaps before you felt like, no, I can't ignore that message. I can't ignore that situation. I have to put in more work and effort. Otherwise, it won't come towards me. Otherwise, I won't get their solution. I see here that by you ignoring something, okay, ignoring like either a person that perhaps you used to pay too much attention to, or a situation or a problem here, that's when the offer is going to come in, okay? In your opportunity, you're going to receive an offer. Your ships are going to be coming in, but the difference here is that you're not going to have to try so hard. So try to switch your mind. Instead of thinking, okay, I've got to try hard, I've got to put in the work and effort in order for me to get the love of my life, in order for me to get the abundance that I want, the job that I want, the whatever it is that you want. Now things are different. You have to try something a little bit different where, there's less work, there's less effort, because you've already put in the work and the effort, right? Now let's go ahead and start clarifying what this is all about. Let's clarify the Two of Cups and shadow. What is that situation involving? You have here the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the High Priestess at the bottom here, the Two of Swords. So this could be Pisces energy, doesn't have to be. But I see here that, like I said earlier, you're sitting in denial, right? You're sitting there with the blindfold on because it's hard for you to make a decision. You're overthinking something too much to the point where you're not making any decision at all, okay? You're not stepping outside of that environment, that toxic situation. There's a situation that's already uncomfortable for you, but you keep making up excuses as to why you should remain there, right? Because who knows, maybe if it's a relationship, you've been there for a long time, you've been together for a long time, and you're like, okay, no, at least this person is doing this, that's nice for me. Like, for example, if a person, betrays you, is lying to you, oh, but at least they brought you flowers, or at least they apologized and they gave you a phone call and they said sorry, right? But then they're doing it again. It's like you're making up excuses as to why you have to remain in a situation that is already uncomfortable for you, that that is not going to work for you. Why? Because you're denying something. There's some kind of denial there, okay? Be honest with yourself. It's not easy to be truthful with yourself, but that's how you start the progress, okay? Towards something new, towards a brand new, more positive direction. I'm seeing here that there's going to be something on offer. Something here is going to come in, to offer you this great big pentacle, whether it's a commitment here coming through for you. For others of you guys, this could be related to money, a lot of money being offered towards you. But in order for you to see this money, in order for you to receive this offer, there are certain situations that you need to walk away from that have already caused some kind of disappointing energy, okay? I'm seeing here that for others of you guys, the way that this is happening is that something here is causing some kind of disappointment because you're not like paying attention to the red flags, right? Here with the High Priestess, this is telling you, tune into your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you in the right direction, but you might be overthinking it. You might be saying to yourself, no, let me rationalize the situation, right? Maybe that person didn't mean to do that. Maybe that person didn't mean to say that. But inside you that there's something off about this. There's something definitely off about this. And besides that, there's this brand new opportunity. There's something here on offer for you on the other side. Let's see what this is all pertaining to. Also, let me know in the comments below. Here you have planning. So if this is you, okay, this is you who have, if you want to make a move or, take action, you need to really prepare something, okay? Prepare a good offer so that it's not denied if this is some kind of work-related situation, career, love, whatever this is, okay? But you need to create some kind of an offer so that the other party, the other person, is surprised. It's like they've never seen that part of you, that side of you. And I see that this is going to require some kind of strategy, some kind of planning, some kind of thinking things through. Okay. For others of you guys, somebody here is planning something towards you. I've been preparing a offer, whether it's a career offer, a love offer for you, and you will be shocked and surprised. Somebody here, for some of you guys, is planning something. They're planning something bigger. Look at that. They're planning to offer you this huge pentacle. But if you keep putting in the work and the effort, that offer isn't going to come through because that person's like, oh, well, they're doing everything anyway, so why should I make this big offer, right? But the minute, the moment, the second that person sees you walking away, okay, finally leaving it behind, even though there's an emotional attachment to this, whether it's an emotional attachment to an environment, a career, a place, a situation here related to love or family matters, whatever this is, I see that somebody here is going to be making that big offer that you have been trying so hard to get and not getting, Okay, sometimes that's how it works. It's like the minute, the moment, the second that you ignore it, that you ignore them, right? That you act like you don't really care anymore, or you're not really invested fully like you used to be, that's when the huge offer is going to be coming in. That's in your opportunity. This is also saying that for some of you guys, that person has been wanting to offer you this, but you have been trying too hard, doing too much, okay? Now let's go ahead and clarify your present energies. Let's clarify here the present moment. You have the Six of Swords, the Nine of Wands, as well as Six of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So in your present energies, remember how I told you that you're going to snap out of it and you're literally going to start manifesting left and right, okay? You're going to say, why am I waiting for this to happen? Why don't I just create it on my own, right? And so there's some kind of an energy where your confidence is literally going to kick in, okay? All eyes will be on you once this kind of energy of your confidence gets activated, because for some of you guys, there's this energy where you might not believe in yourself, right? You're like, no, but what if this doesn't work out? Whether it's an idea that you have with regards to a project, a career, something that you want to create, whether it's a relationship. No, you don't believe in yourself, but you're going to snap out of it, right? You're going to step into that powerful role of the Queen of Wands, take action, be very decisive, that kind of energy. People will be very attracted to you, okay? Starting right now. I'm also seeing here that you will be attracting a very confident individual, okay? And I'm also seeing that for a lot of you guys, if you've been having your walls up, you put up your walls because, yeah, of course, I get it. You've been through hell and high water, and there's an energy here of protection where you've been wanting to protect yourself. I see that you're going to start bringing down your walls little by little, okay? Because your confidence is going to, let you know that you're in safe territory. You're safe now. You learned something. You've mastered something. And I see that strength, that energy of confidence is going to allow you to finally move on and let go from you being afraid, you being afraid to take action, you being afraid to move. For some of you guys, you're moving. You're moving from one place to another. You're moving from one job to another, right? You're leaving something behind. Yes, it's not easy. It's not going to be easy, but I see that move is going to bring success, right? You have here the Six of Wands, accomplishment, success, you finally getting what you deserve. All eyes will be on you. People are going to start asking you, oh my God, how did you do it, right? Because I feel that there's people around you that might not believe in you, but you're believing in the fact that they don't believe in you instead of you believing in yourself. And this is telling you, you need to believe in yourself, no matter who or what says that you can't do it or you can't make it happen. Whatever this is for you, let me know in the comments below. Is this happening in your career, family dynamic, love life, whatever this is, transformation? You're definitely changing. You're transforming. You're no longer the same person, okay? I see here that you're now making conscious choices in order to transform into the higher version of you, in order to get what you want, in order to accomplish what you've been wanting to accomplish, in order to get the love of your life, in order to get the money that you want. You are finally transforming. It's like this butterfly, right? You've gone through the caterpillar phase, okay? You've learned a lot of lessons. The caterpillar phase was the hardest work. Then you've gone through the pupa phase where you've been isolating yourself, okay? Tuning into yourself, being alone, trying to heal. And now you're getting ready to spread your wings and fly. Whether it's disconnecting from an environment, a person that you feel like it's no longer part of your journey, and or whether you are just, going for whatever it is that you really do want, okay, instead of being held back by old beliefs or people around you. Transformation. I am making conscious choices to transform into my higher self in order to be with who and what I want in life. For others of you guys, you are inspiring somebody here to change by you changing, by you saying, you know what? I'm not gonna take it anymore, right? This person might be transforming themselves in order to be with you because they know that in that old version of them, you're not going to connect with them. It's just a vibrational thing, right? When your vibration switches and it changes, by default, you and that other energy are no longer connecting, right? And this has to do with some kind of a soulmate union, soulmate connection. This could be career related, love related, family, whatever this is, you're no longer connecting. So if that person wants to be a part of your journey, they have to level up, just like you're leveling up. Okay. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.